wide range of craft that developed the ethnic groups of Chiapas, the textilería stands out. The indigenous woman initiated her learning to very early age. The knowledge is transmitted from mothers to daughters. With the looms of waste, they interweave the threads of colors, and with it, they are creating the beautiful brocades that express the cosmovision of Chiapaneca's roots. The sacred gift is the traditional huipil, the creation of the sacred space, the fulfilled mission. The huipiles especially, and the traditional suits in general, are identity elements of a people that has decided to have a cultural own face and that accepts the challenge of the differences. Textiles are extremely complicated, and some of them are not from the same classic root of the Maya. This means that you can see textiles that were used by the Yaxchilan queens, who are equal those that you see in the official religious in San Andres, in Magdalenas, in Chenaló, or in Tenejapa. Under our lands, it hides and simultaneously they appear, original designs in the world. Dressed suits and woven in general, they find a beautiful explanation in the conviviality in this territory where they live in a great diversity of ethnic groups. With the arrival of the Spanish conquerors and his allies Tlaxcaltecas and Mexicas, new technologies were born in Chiapas, new materials and new models unable to die. From the coast up to the mountain, there's a population that, even with a big difference of nature, they show us the exquisite moment of big technologies. Arose the loom of pedal. The wool replaced to the hair of rabbit and stimulate the use of it hercidates. The ancestors injected into the indigenous of the epoch the embroidery of the cross-stitch, the embollado and stitch length, and up to the Spanish designs. There will not be life in a color without a great style. They counted in the auctions of the blouses and on the tulles, the mesh, the embollado, and returned to a more recent innovation, the petatillo, and the technique of hand-knotted rooks for the development of enriching the fabric of our stage ranch, traditional designs full of harmony and symbolism, found in the mats a new means of expression while retaining the use of color and composition concepts. Brocade technique is replaced by hand-made knots on the plot hatched with cotton wool yarn design motifs, knot to knot, frame by frame, so they create the beautiful yarns. Materials such as wool, cotton, and synthetic yarns, even as weaving techniques used in the textiles loom from Chiapas, both standing and on the waist, will be similar to those of other parts of the continent, but this design style that reflects the feeling as specific in our community, which gives its characteristics stamp. For every change in the cultural periods of Chiapas, we'll find a revert of both older and innovative designs, and they embroidering, enriching this textile art chiapaneco. And tissues used by the Maya are not only beautiful designs, but reflect the force of creation and nature, becoming a language of expression of their beliefs, perception, and vision. One way to preserve the identity of a community. Chiapas.